Hey folks, I'm Stone Mason. Call me Stony. Welcome to Crippled Creek Micro Farm. Uh, just started our YouTube channel. We've got a little bit of a following on our WordPress blog and a little bit of a following on our old Facebook page. We now have our YouTube channel up and a brand new Facebook page that is just for Crippled Creek Micro Farm followers. Uh, Up here in the top, maybe it's on this side, there's a little flip there that says follow us on Facebook. If you click on that link, it should open our Facebook page, and really appreciate it if you went over there and you clicked uh, follow or add us. It's set up as an individual page, so send us a friend request. And we wanted to set up a video page because uh, my brother Grim and I are both very tactile people. We learn by doing things with our hands, and so we teach the same way. Video isn't exactly hands-on, but it's the best way to reach everybody available out there in today's technological world to demonstrate uh, what we do here on Crippled Creek Micro Farm. A little bit about the farm, how it started. I retired medically from the military. I'm a disabled veteran. Ended up out here in Montana. We now have 6 generations of my family that have lived here in Montana, and got a little piece of property. Started doing a little gardening. Got some chickens. Put in some rabbits. Got some fruit trees going. Really enjoyed it, but it wasn't purpose driven. Uh, had some of the family has moved away. Uh, my brother Mike, my brother Grim called, said, "Hey, I've had enough of corporate life. What you doing?" I said, "Well, I got a little farm and just hanging out." Well, he's a disabled vet too. Perfect. So that's where the name Crippled Creek comes in. A couple old busted up veterans crawling around in the yard trying to keep up with crops and animals. So he came out. We really put the place together. He's the animal guy, takes care of all the poultry, the chickens, uh, does the egg production, breeding, hatching, brooding. That's all him. We got rid of rabbits before he came out. It's too much for me by myself. We're looking at starting into that market again next year. Small scale meat rabbit production. I take care of the plants. I love to work in the dirt. I love to see things grow. Um, I'm not a tree hugger, but I'm a nature lover. It's amazing to me to see these things happen. Just like it's amazing for Grim to watch the chicks grow up and develop into full-grown roosters or egg-laying hens. So that's basically where the Crippled Creek Micro Farm came from. For those of you who don't understand what micro is, it's not a large-scale truck farm type operation. We don't have combines that with 20-foot wide swaths driving through crop fields. This is something that a micro farm can be done even on a quarter of an acre and up. Uh, you could, in most cities, no, not all, in most cities, you can operate uh, a micro farm type operation in your yard. Uh, so anyway, that's that's kind of who we are and how this all got started. Now, the keys for us is simple, natural, sustainable. I'll explain each of these. Simple, I got a simple explanation for you. Grim and I are a couple old busted up vets. We do 2 or 3 hours worth of work. We need to take a day off to recover. Uh, there's a lot of pain management issues in this place, but we get it done. Uh, it's got to be simple. We don't want anything that is so complicated it requires uh, one or both of us to be fully focused on that one thing at the cost of everything else that we've got going on. Simple. It's got to be simple. Um, Natural. A lot of people are into this organic thing because, oh, it's organic. That means that they don't use chemicals and pesticides, herbicides, uh, chemical fertilizers in the dirt, chemical this, synthetic that. Let me tell you something about this. This is a pet peeve of mine, so I'll try not to go on a total rant. Natural is organic. Organic may not necessarily be natural, but natural is organic. What the animals and crops here need to be productive is completely natural in nature. Absolutely, completely natural in nature. I won't even let Grim consider using Roundup out by the road, on out on the outside of the farm along the fence. Nope, sorry, don't want it on the property. Um, the difference between the way nature takes care of animals and plants and the way we do is that we provide everything that nature would provide for them, but we provide it for them directly as they need it, as opposed to the long-term uh, circle of life that nature uses. But the key element here is what we provide is what nature would be doing for these animals anyway, and the plants. So simple, natural. Now sustainable. It's got to be sustainable. It has to not only sustain us because this is uh, a major uh, food source for us. We grow our own food. We, meat, eggs, veggies, fruit. In addition to hunting and fishing, we preserve them. We can, we dry, we smoke, we freeze, whatever it is for that particular item to save it. So that's one side of being sustainable, but the key in micro farming to be sustainable is we use an integrated farming method. That means that every operation on the farm supports another operation on the farm, and that's how it maintains sustainability. We get meat and eggs from the chickens. We get chicks from the chickens that grow up to provide more meat and eggs. That's not sustainable without food source. Well, they have full access to crops that are grown specifically for them for food. Uh, they have full access to the leftover greens after we harvest what we eat. They do a lot of our rototilling and bug control. Uh, and so they support each other. And then the chickens provide us not only with the rototilling, but the fertilizer uh, that goes into the compost for a year to feed the plants that feed the chickens. And so it all works together. It's integrated. It's an integrated system. Some of the larger micro farms, they integrate. You have aquaponics that integrate uh, fish ponds or fish growing systems that integrate into the animal care and the crops or gardens, uh, and it goes full circle. So that's sustainability. Everything here on the farm helps sustain something else to keep it operating, and in turn that sustains another operation. So that's kind of our thing, is simple, natural, sustainable. Um, we wanted to do this YouTube channel to welcome you to our farm worldwide. We know you can't come actually visit us, but we're going to show you a lot of how-tos, kind of within that topic is a lot of how we do, ideas that we have tried in the past and why they worked or didn't work, how to improve on these things, show you videos of what we're working on at the moment, some video discussions on farming, whether it's crops, animals, some of the issues surrounding uh, sustainable farming, just to kind of keep you up to speed on what we're doing here and what we see going on out there. We also want you to tell us, what do you need to know? What are you interested in learning? What are your questions? You can use the comment boxes down below the videos for your questions. You can use our Facebook page, use that link up there and get on our Facebook page and send us messages through that. Um, let us know. What do you want to know? What are you doing that's working for you in an integrated, sustainable micro farm environment? Uh, or what are you having troubles with? What would you like to try? Um, one of the things that Grim and I both learned many, many years ago as young soldiers, uh, we may not know the answer, but we'll find the answer or a source to get it. So communicate with us. But the only thing I'm going to ask you for this intro video is to click the like button down there. Not because you liked it. I know you don't like looking at this. It scares me most mornings. But click the like button so that I know that the channel works, the video's fine, the audio's fine. And then go join us on Facebook. Send us a friend request. We'll start doing these videos and see how things go. Thanks for stopping by the farm.